Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for choosing First Class Entertainment. In this video, I wanted to show you guys how to update the build. So if you are using our First Class build and our First Class APK, which is this one right here on the bottom row, what you would do is go to that application. You can use your remote control or the mouse that we actually provide with the device. You'll click directly on that APK, the icon down there, and you're going to open up the build. If you are using the build, once it has opened up, there's a news feed at the bottom, and it will give you messages directly from us to tell you a little bit more about your device, maybe some updates that have been done, things that are available, news on add-ons which may or may not be working, applications that there may or may not be an issue with, and any sort of updates or news we wanted to bring you. Okay, so if it tells you down there that there is an update available, this is how you would do it. Okay, so you can go to the quit button. I'm going to go to the sub menu and go over to quit and click directly on the word quit. Okay, now if you choose to let it update yourself or let it close Kodi on yourself, when I say Kodi, that's a generic term. This is not a Kodi app. It is similar to a Kodi app. It is something similar to saying a Xerox copy. Most people are not using Xerox copies, but they use Xerox as a generic term. Okay, so it says unfortunately First Class has stopped. Just tell it okay. We intended for it to stop. Okay, so we tell it okay. The way we are going to update the build is we're going to go over to settings, click on settings, go over to apps. You'll want to click on apps. The build that we are updating is the First Class build. So you'll click on the icon that says First Class. You'll click on that. You will go down to, you do not want to install the application because you won't be able to get it back unless you go through us. Okay? You'll want to click Clear Data. It's going to warn you, hey, this can't be undone. It'll be permanently deleted. That's perfectly fine. Our wizard is built into the application. You just tell it okay. It's going to compute and give you a new number for the amount of storage that's being taken up on the device. I would give it about 30 seconds or more. If it has not come back with another number in that area, feel free to hit the home button or the back button and clear data again. Okay, so we're going to let this run for another 10 or 15 seconds. So what we are doing is the build that was loaded on the device, the application will still be there, the build itself will be wiped out so you can start over. Okay, give this a few more seconds. And since it has not come back with a new number there, we're going to go ahead and hit the home button on the remote control. I'm going to go back over on the remote control. I'm going to go back into settings. I'm going to go back to apps. I'm going back once again to the First Class build APK. I'm going to click directly on it. I'm going to click Clear Data one more time. It says 132 kilobytes. It's giving me the warning. I'm going to tell it okay. I'm going to give it approximately 30 seconds or so. And if it's not finished, I'm still going to go ahead and hit the home button. And then I'm going to go back into the First Class build APK. And it will be as if we just installed it and it never had a build on it. Okay, I'm going to wait just a couple more seconds, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit the home button since it hasn't changed anything there. You'll notice I can go up and down, but that hasn't changed where it says computing. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the home button, go back to the home screen. I'm going to go to the bottom row and click on the first class build APK. I know there is no build on it because the only time you get this bar at the bottom is when there is no build installed. Okay, it is essentially going to move this bar all the way to the end to get it prepared for you to install a build. Now this is a custom-made application. You cannot install other add-ons or builds on this application. It is strictly for first class. There is not a way for anyone to install anything else on it. Okay, so when you get this opened up and it says start, there's nothing else to click on here, guys. It just says first class entertainment. You'll get a few little pop-ups up here. Sometimes I will let those go ahead and run. There are precious few applications loaded or programs loaded. You'll notice it says 11:04 here, so I'll try to make note of the time and how long it takes to run this. I will, for the sake of time, to spare you having to wait through the whole process, I'm going to hit the start button and it's going to start the download. I am going to pause recording. That way you don't have to wait for it to do the entire download. It is a two-step process. Right now it says downloading, please wait. This bar will fill from the left all the way to the right. Then it will say downloading, extracting zip, and it will load from the left to right a second time. Okay, so to spare you having to wait until that entire process is done, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to let you guys see this switch up. You see it's coming to the end of the line. It's going to go from downloading, and then it's going to say downloading, extracting zip, please wait. Okay, now it's gone across once. It's finishing the second part. So now the program that needs to be installed in the application has been downloaded. It is now putting all the files in place and putting everything where it needs to go in order for the build to be completely installed. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video so you guys don't have to wait through this again. Okay, all right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the bar has already gone all the way across the second time. And now it has gotten to the message that it displays that says attempting to force stop first class. Press OK to begin. Okay, that's the message right here. Do not press OK. Do not press the X. Don't press anything on your screen. You can do one of two things. You can either get up, go over to the device, and unplug the power cord out of the back of the device itself for about 15 seconds and then plug it back in. Then when you go to the first class APK, the build will be completely installed. We have done another shortcut for you. You can also hit the home button on your remote, which is what I'm going to do now. Hit the home button on your remote control. It's going to take you to your home screen. Once you go to your home screen, go on the bottom row to the Android with the X on his chest. I'm going to click OK. There is nothing to move here. All of the applications that are running on the device are listed here. Boost Kill is already highlighted. Okay, you see first class. That means it has not closed yet. You want to force stop it, just click OK. Boost Kill will automatically be selected. I'm going to once again click on the Android with the X on his chest. I'm going to make sure that First Class Build is no longer over here. The First Class Build APK is no longer on the list of apps that are running in the background. Since I'm in this program, I'm going to go ahead and click Boost Kill again, just to make certain that it is not running in the background. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over to the First Class Build APK, and once I'm there, I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And once it opens, guys, you will have the First Class Build updated in the latest version installed on that APK. Alright, no more red bar, because now you open up right into the First Class Cinema. Okay, always close properly when you're finished, and the RSS feed or news feed will always be here at the bottom for you. Okay, make sure you keep in touch with us by watching this line and see if we have any new information for you. Okay, so in order to go ahead and exit the build, always close quote unquote Kodi. Alright, it is not Kodi, but it's a variant, or it's modeled on a Kodi program. Once again, I go to the quit button. I'm going to go down to the bottom row, or the sub menu, and I'm going to go over to where it says quit, and I'm going to click on quit. Alright, and that will take me back to the home screen on my device, and the build is updated. Okay, once a week we recommend you guys restart your router, and restart your router or modem, and also restart the device itself. Okay, so unplug the power to your router or modem, unplug the power to your Android device. Even if you're not updating it, do it once a week for about 30 seconds, 15 to 30 seconds, and then plug them back in. Then make sure your Wi-Fi is reconnected. You can also hook these devices, unlike Fire Sticks, you can hook Ethernet directly to it, okay, without having to add any peripheral accessories. Okay, alright, thanks for choosing A1 Access Androids, now known as First Class Entertainment.